Hi and welcome everyone. My name is Dominique and this is my podcast. Hugs, Handshakes, Habibi. In this podcast I will speak about my life in the Middle East. I will tell you some fun stories I experienced here, and also I want to give you some hints what you need to see if you visit this amazing region. I hope that you enjoy listening as much as I enjoyed the recording, and yalla, let's start! Hi and welcome back everyone. It's Sunday again, so time for a new episode of Hugs, Handshakes, Habibi. This time titled From Luxury to Lost Luggage, Tales of My Journeys. So with that episode I will cover a couple of fun stories I had traveling the last 2 years. Not only in this region, so I will cover, I think, on a global base. So first of all, if you travel out of Dubai, you have a lot of options, and not only for leisure, also for business travel, at least for me, because I work, the company I work for decided to cover the complete Middle East and North Africa from Dubai. So we are covering Egypt to Oman with all amazing countries in between. This brings a lot of travel and this brings a lot of nice memories and nerve-wracking situations I want to speak about this week. How we came to that, so I was chatting with a couple of persons and one said, well, I lost my luggage, what should I do? I said, well, first of all, be glad it's only one time. Last year I lost my luggage a couple of times. Usually it came back after a day or two, mostly when I came out of Europe. So here in this region it usually works. There are great options to get rid of the luggage handling. So if you fly actually with Emirates, you can do a home check-in here in Dubai. So there are two guys coming out. They grab your luggage, they put the sticker on it, they print the boarding passes, and you're ready to go to the airport and your luggage is already there. Also for the way back, you can book a pickup service, so your luggage is picked up at the belt from someone and it's delivered home at a given time, so you can travel back with your Porsche or your Ferrari and don't have to care about the luggage. Before someone get it wrong, I didn't own a Porsche, I didn't own a Ferrari here. I just don't want to walk with my heavy luggage around. So that's the reason, and it's usually easier to get an Uber with no luggage than with a lot of luggage. But yeah, this is how the region makes travel for you very easy, especially here in Dubai. Also, when it comes to the airlines, you have a lot of options. You can fly Dubai, which is more the low-cost carrier. You can fly with Emirates, which is the flagship carrier here with the largest A380 fleet on the world. You can fly with Etihad. You have Qatar Airways. You have Fly Arabia. So you have Gulf Air, so there are a lot of airlines and a lot of options for every need. I prefer to fly with Emirates because they have the hub here and they connect direct to Germany. They connect direct to the West Coast, US West Coast. So that makes it also easier for me to do business travel. I also did Lufthansa flights, but I have to confess, so currently they come with pretty old planes here. So it's like time traveling when you arrive with a Emirates flight and then continue with Lufthansa flight. I don't know why they do it. They compete here with luxury airlines, and I know that Lufthansa has pretty decent planes. I don't know why they send currently the older ones here. At least with Emirates, they can't compete in that, and that's a shame also for the crews that try to do their best to cover the service on the same level that Emirates doing it. I don't know. Nevertheless, so fun fact: if you fly with Emirates and you see the flight attendants with the scarf on their head, you have to see the scarf has 7 shades, and the 7 shades are symbolizing the 7 Emirates here. So this is a fun fact I learned on my last Emirates flight. If you're flying next time Emirates, keep an eye on that. It's exactly seven shades for the 7 Emirates. After we spoke about the benefit of getting your luggage handled here, let's speak about the fun story when I lost all my belongings on a flight to Egypt. So it was summer, and the airports in Europe were heavily struggling. The airlines were struggling. Well, it's not surprising. They laid off a lot of staff during the pandemic, and I know of pilots that are currently operating trains and flight attendants who are doing conductor service on trains, and ATC people just disappeared. And I understand that. Yeah, I understand it's good. I see the circumstances. Let's phrase it like that. But yeah, usually travelers are not appearing unexpectedly at the airport and buying a ticket at the captain in the airplane, so they buy it up front. So there should be some kind of capacity planning, and if you're not able to operate the people, you need to cut down the throughput or whatever. But standing outside 8 hours in Amsterdam, for example, or having 6 hours line in Frankfurt, it's not acceptable at all. And we didn't have this struggle here in the Middle East, and currently even Dubai announced that they expect the numbers of travelers smashing the pre-pandemic numbers. So we expect here more travelers than pre-COVID, which is also an amazing number. But yeah, back to my luggage. So I plan to fly to Cairo, and this flight was... I spent the night earlier in Frankfurt because I try to avoid the long queues, so be the first in the airport. I checked in my luggage, I flew through Vienna, I had 1.5 or 2 hour transit, which should also be decent to get the luggage transferred to the new plane. And then I arrived in Cairo airport. I was sitting 1.5 hours at the bell till I recognized, damn it, everything gone. So why it's that horrible? I use that flight as relocation flight. So I need to bring my stuff to Dubai. And bringing my stuff to Dubai means, I need to get it here. And I was cheap. I don't want to pay for parcel or for ship container. I don't have enough stuff to fill a container, to be honest. So I thought 2 bags. I negotiate with my manager that the company is covering the second bag when my flight, and khalas, done. Well, that was not a good decision because I had all my belongings with me on that flight, and both bags were lost. So I filled a form, I got a number, I went to the hotel, and then I was sitting in the hotel, nice hotel. I will speak about that in one of the upcoming episodes. View on the pyramids, very nice surrounding, and I have nothing to dress because everything is gone. So I asked the hotel driver to put me to a place where I can buy a couple of polo shirts, some jeans. I don't want to go for a suit, and the customer, I thought they were understanding if I tell them everything is lost. But at least a couple of polo shirts, jeans, and he dropped me at a big mall in Cairo, and the mall was more or less empty. So I went through the stores, tried to find something, and I end up in a store. They said, "Oh, we have a diesel polo shirts." I tried on; it was fitting, and I said $350. What? That's a lot of money for a polo shirt. And then it turned out they at that time they had some supply issues, so they were not able to import as much as they need. So the prices increased for the luxury goods of branded clothes. I went then out. I said to the driver, "Okay, I guess you're not paying $350 for a polo shirt. Drop me somewhere where you buy your clothes." And then he drove me to an amazing place called the Cotton Flower Store. Amazing place. They had everything in absolutely chaos, but assorted chaos. So I got a couple of polo shirts there. I got 2 pair of jeans, and I paid not even half of the $350 the guys asked for one polo shirt. Well, the sizes were educated guess, I think. I had my polo shirts between M and XXL. So yeah, educated guess, but they were okay quality. And they had even the logo, you know it from Ralph Lauren. They have the guy sitting on the horse. Well, those guys had on the polo shirt the guy sitting on the camel. But again, it was affordable. It was nice quality, and I like the sarcasm with the guy on the camel, to be honest. And with that cloth, then I went to the office there. I spent 11 days in Cairo. I got then my first bag. After 7 days, a guy called me and said, hey, we found your bag. I said, well, I had two. We found the first one. Be happy with that first. So a guy came to deliver, and I went to the lobby, and he was standing there, no bag. Where's the bag? Yeah, first, sir, you have to pay a fee. What fee? His English was not that good, so I got a receptionist for translation, and he said, well, we're a little bit of Arabic talking, and the receptionist says, yeah, there is no fee. He liked to have bakshish. Well, bakshish is a nice word for donation, and he wanted donation towards his financial stability, or however you like to call it. And so I gave him, I think, $10 or so, and he handed me over the bag. All good. I got the bag. The second bag still not showed up. So I flew back after 11 days to Dubai, because my time was over there in Egypt. And then at a certain point, the tracking number was not working. The case was deleted. So I tried to reach the airline. I tried to call the Dubai office, closed. I tried to call the German office, not connected. I tried to call the Egypt office. No one picked up the phone. And at a certain point, I asked a colleague of mine who was in Egypt as well. And I said, when you fly back, can you stop at the airport and ask the guys kindly, friendly, what happened with my bags? So he went there, and he gave them the tracking number, the label number. Said, yes, sir, the bag is here. Oh. Well, no one called me. They just deleted the number because they tried to reach me in the hotel. The hotel said, oh, he left, and then things done. So the bag was sitting there waiting for my call, and I was not able to call them. So I got a number. I called the number. I had a call center agent who went through all the needed paperwork, described the bag, gave the numbers, everything done. And then he said, yeah, you can pick it up now at the airport. And no, you bring it to my end. Yeah, we bring it to all international airports, sir. What's the nearest airport for you? So, okay, it's Dubai airport. Oh, Dubai. Where is Dubai? Well, it's the United Arab Emirates. You can also do Abu Dhabi. I'm keen with Sharjah. At least you bring it to the UAE. I'm picking it up. Oh, sir, I don't know where UAE is. Okay, guy. Don't fool around with me. I'm not in the mood. There are 3 daily flights operated by your airline to the international Dubai airport. So please get the bag on one of them and bring it here. So after that, it went more or less smoothly. I had a call with a friend of mine who's working for another airline. He's a manager there, director. He's director there. And there were a couple of calls, so my bag arrived here at the airport. So you see, your network is your net worth, and it even bring back your lost bags. I, to be honest, was afraid that this bag was just disposed in Vienna or something. There were horrible pictures of big storage warehouses full of bags. So I don't blame the Egypt people for that. I think it was lost somewhere in Vienna in the first place, and then the processes were not working afterwards. But I think it's gone there. Nevertheless, I got my bag back, and I had a couple of more issues, but usually the bag showed up after an hour or latest after a day in the year 2022. I'm happy that those days are over and the airline industry is now a bit more stable. Nevertheless, it's still challenging times for some of the airlines. So currently I prefer more of the regional airlines here because they have enough planes, they have enough personnel to operate the flights. And with that, I think it's good. So I spoke now 14 minutes about lost bags and the pleasure of traveling here. So I think we need to do a second episode about immigration and visa things here in the region and how travel is in the region. For now, thank you all for listening in. I hope you have a pleasant week and stay safe.